We've got a lot of feelings left to share, and my panel for Hot Topics has stuck around. So time now for more. Travis, Isabel, and producer Joseph are all back with me now, and thank you for sticking around.
Yeah.
At the top of the show, I mentioned it had been raining a lot, and people lost the ability to drive, probably myself included. But we also were discussing in the building about umbrellas. And there, when I first moved here, the one thing I read is that do not carry around an umbrella. Why are we like that? And do we need to chill about this battle between umbrella and raincoats?
I don't know where it came from. Travis and I were talking about this earlier. We're like, it sounds like a Seattle stereotype because everyone I've talked to, nobody really has an issue with umbrellas.
Yeah.
Like, you do you. If you need an umbrella to stay, dry, that's great. But also, most times the rain, you don't really need an umbrella because it's kind of just misting.
That's true. I will say, when you have to be on TV and your hair is naturally curly and the rain, it just becomes a thing.
Not a good combo for you.
So I don't waste my time with umbrellas anymore. I'm just a hoodie. Like, the amount of jackets with a hood that I've bought since I moved here is plentiful. Although I do have one of those big bubble umbrellas that kind of, because the water sometimes comes under, so I'm like in my bubble.
Yeah. Well, as a commuter that walks a lot outside, I don't use an umbrella just because it's not very practical. You have to be carrying that around all the time. Just a raincoat, it's on your body. You don't have to think about it. I mean, for me, that's why it is.
You can hold your coffee.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so
I don't know.
It's very practical.
And taking the kids to school, like do you ever send your kids to school, Travis, with an umbrella?
No, I was saying this earlier that that's a weapon. I'm not going to arm my children with something that they are absolutely going to hit each other and then the other kids and then get thrown off the school bus. So it's a no umbrella policy in our house for our children.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes. Yep. And hopefully you can get them to wear a rain jacket because otherwise, usually they'll complain about that too. I don't need a raincoat.
If my kid is wearing pants when he leaves the house, it is a victory.
It's a win.
So it's a bonus if there's a hood.
Hear you talking. Speaking of commuting to work and whatnot, do you guys like podcasts? Because I recently learned from people that I've talked to, I get a new podcast and I can't wait to share it with someone, but I've gotten a lot of kind of resistance from people who just don't like podcasts.
I am not a podcast fan.
So I'm interested. Why not?
When you're listening to something to fill your time, I would 100% of the time rather listen to music. I just, I feel like I get enough information from my job. Sometimes I just want to listen to music and zone out rather than have to be thinking about what I'm listening to. For me, that's just not relaxing. So,
okay, all right.
For me.
All right. Isabel?
I mean, as someone who has a podcast, I definitely love podcasts.
It's true.
But I feel like podcasts are kind of just like listening to the radio and listening to news.
Yeah.
And we're just kind of going back to the days of NPR and all of that. So I think you either listen to music or you listen to something else.
Okay, so you don't think it's
podcast.
okay, I see what you're saying. I like that you broke it down into that distinction. Travis?
Yeah, when I run, I like to listen to a good storytelling podcast. And I'll try to find a story that I'm going to run for 45 minutes. So I want this to be at least, 3 stories that it's going to get me through my 45-minute run.
Okay.
But if it's not compelling storytelling, I'm not into it.
But Travis, no music to pump you up while you're running, or?
Yeah,
I mean, that's what this is
okay,
for.
That's
true.
fair. That's very fair.
I can't, if I'm going to be running, I have to listen to Daft Punk or something.
Oh, nice.
I need to lead it to pump me up. But interesting. Speaking of music, I'm curious, but does everyone here have a pet?
Yes.
Yes.
No, okay. I'm sure you have had a pet in the past, Travis. Yeah. When you had a pet and when you have pets, do you ever sing to your pets?
Literally all the time.
Not sing, but talk, yes.
Talk to your pets?
Yeah.
Okay. We were talking about this, it was randomly, humble brag here. So Kevin Bacon and his lovely wife, Kira Sedgwick, actually sang my father's song to their goat.
Which is so cool and
random. They do this a lot, they sing together. And then they sang my dad's song.
Oh.
That they have a goat?
They have lots of goats.
Oh. And what was the name of the song again?
This is called Never My Love, and it was originally sung by the Association, but I think they did
and
a
written
much
by your
better
father.
job. Yes, written by my father.
That is really cool.
Very cool.
And they sing to the goats. They sing with the goats. The goats are all around them when they sing.
Oh.
Pets need enrichment too, and if you talk to them all day, that's great. But what if they want a little spicy action? They need some music. They need some variation to their
My
day.
cats freak out if I sing, so I don't subject them to that. So.
Well, I mean, sometimes I'll be like, "Hello, kitty, kitty, I love you."
Well, yeah, say that again.
I can't
do it again.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Wait, kitty, kitty, what? I don't know. It comes out.
No, I don't know that one. But
Do you make your cats dance too?
Yes.
Little pause.
If they're in my belly and I go,
yeah.
Wow.
I'll post those videos later. Okay, all right. I'm alone here. All right, good to know.
I mean, I sing and dance with my kids, and then they're like, "Dad, stop."
I know.
Just
When did
stop.
that start?
Just
like,
stop.
now they're embarrassed.
I know.
So, which makes me want to do it all the more. So,
Absolutely.
watch out for that. Yeah, don't do that to parents like us, because we will just bring it in. All right. So earlier we were talking about candles.
The game.
Did you watch our game backstage?
It was
Yes.
it was amazing.
Did you like the game first of all?
I thought it was awesome
just
and it's
ask
so
that question?
creative.
Maybe.
I mean, I did. I'm sorry. You know what? I got distracted, Isabel, by the smell of this sweet cinnamon pumpkin.
You know, I'm currently enjoying this sweater weather candle.
Sweater
Sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
So many people out there love this scent, and I had never really smelt it until I think maybe yesterday. So, there you go.
I've got a praline delight here, which is a beautiful.
Is it delightful?
It's a beautiful brown delight.
Beautiful brown delight. Yes.
Yeah, mine's lovely and blue.
So, Isabel, you kind of hinted earlier that you are a fan of these candles and you wait for the sale every year, but do you think you would have done well in this game? Do you need to be in the next round if we get so lucky?
I think so. I have like very strong senses, so I could definitely differentiate. But I feel like after a while, they all start to smell the same.
No. Can I sign you up right now? You will be a contestant in our next
Done.
Guess That Candle Smell.
Count me in.
All right, we're ready for it.
I have no sense of smell at all.
Okay, Travis.
My kids came along and I was
You're
like, well,
definitely welcome to play the game then.
just like, well, I don't know what that smells like. Before COVID made it cool to
candle.
lose your smell, I lost mine.
Oh no.
Oh, sad.
But it's probably to your benefit.
It is. My kids stink sometimes.
Yeah, that is the truth. Well, I will tell you what does smell good. This show today, it smelled like success. Thank you both so much, all three of you, for being here.